Hi, we're so awkward. I'm Brooke.
And I'm Rachel.
And welcome to our new studio. That's right, it's 2022 and we have some interesting kind of stuff going on behind this curtain.
This is the surprise we were talking about.
Yes, this is our new place where we're going to do all our shows, make all our goods, and we're really excited. I haven't seen the finalization of it yet.
And it's amazing. Also, it took a lot of work
Yes.
to get it to look like this. I have never seen anything like it in my life.
Yes, shout out to Rachel and Owen for helping getting this really great room going.
And my mom.
And her mom. I helped a little bit, but I didn't see the finalization result yet. Are we ready to open this up?
Yes.
Okay, scissors.
Scissors.
1, 2, 3.
Woo! Let's go in.
Now we want to have a camera in the walk. Woo! Look at the light. Wow, it's so pretty.
Come on in.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Take us on a tour, Rachel.
Look, this is the yarn studio.
The yarn studio.
And coffee bar.
Yes, we have a wonderful display of Rachel's yarn over here.
Some of it.
Some of it. She is a knitter.
This is the pretty stuff.
And can I say that Rachel knitted this? And this is freaking amazing. So.
And the coffee bar is to your left.
If you're a coffee drinker.
If you're a coffee drinker, there's also tea and perhaps some hot chocolate. I don't know what your flavor's like, so I got it all.
It's so bright in here.
Yeah. So this is our cozy couches and storage. And then look at our beautiful fabric hoop wall that Brooke and I worked on, but Brooke did a lot of it. And then over here is more storage for me. And Brooke can have a couple boxes.
I'm going to have a couple boxes, but most of this is going to be Rachel's.
Because I live here. This is my house.
Yes.
Yep. And then behind, turn around, please, is our desks. So mine is on the right and Brooke's is on the left.
Because Rachel's always right.
Because I'm always right.
Yes. Except for when you're wrong.
All right. Brooke, what are we doing today?
Well, today we're going to be making cards. Greeting cards, note cards, but we're going to be doing quilted.
Are you sure it's not Galentine?
Oh yeah, it's Galentine.
Or Palentine.
Or Palentine as well. So we're going to be making the front of a greeting card out of fabric, scrap fabric, in honor of giving out Valentines.
Yeah.
So it's going to be fun.
Yeah, it's going to be a great show. So let's get sewing.
So today we're going to be making quilted postcards. And we're going to be following a tutorial by Sarah Ruiz online that we found on her website. So we're going to be following a process that she involves the fabric, interfacing, cardstock, but it's going to be it's going to be really cool because some of the outcome, the pictures there just look so much fun, and you can send them as postcards, or you can put them in envelopes and send them. And you can do any design you want. It's kind of like making a little scrap postcard.
Brooke's having some indecision on what she wants to use, and she's digging through her scraps.
There's so many options of what you can do. It's really overwhelming. So
I think you need to look at some inspo pics.
These are batiks. Maybe I should make one that's not a batik and do one later that is a batik.
She's into batiks. That whole stack right there is batiks.
Well, batiks just like satisfy everything.
Yeah, she's the one who hooked me up with the batiks on our fabric wall. Because I have
beautiful fabric.
I think that the blue green one, that's the only batik I have.
The one over there?
No, the one on the right.
That's mine.
Oh, never mind.
All of the batiks were mine.
I thought I had one.
No. And I must say, everybody has fabric they've had for a long time. I've had this fabric for like 12, 13, 14 years, and I can't get rid of it.
Hey, that's like my purple fabric that I finally have gotten rid of.
And I have like a full bolt of this at home.
Oh my god.
Not a full bolt.
Why?
Like a few yards.
Why would you have so much?
Because I was using it as testing fabric, practice fabric.
Oh. Well, maybe it's time to move it along, little doggy.
Woof, woof.
And I'm doing this rainbow here. It's a mug rug by, what's her name? Amy Roonie. But I am just doing mine a postcard. But I really liked her sunshine ray thing. It looked really cool. Yeah, you need to narrow it down a little bit more.
I'm hungry. I'm gonna get a snack.
Probably shouldn't eat garbage.
My secret stash.
The hazards of using your trash bin as a candy dish.
You forget that it's in there, and so you start throwing threads and stuff in your candy bin. Luckily, I think that was it. So, time to leave this out. So you're creating, you're putting all your layers together right now, right?
Not all my layers. I'm just quilting my postcard top onto some batting. And then I'm just running some lines around it. And you can do anything you want. The sky is the limit.
Yeah. I created this little rainbow, and it's not what I was intending? Is that a word? Intending.
It is now.
So I'm going to create a little heart and put it on the front of it, and that'll help it. Because I really wanted to make this as an angle, but I don't have enough room length, so I have to do it like that. This month's plant of the month is the Hoya Kirii, or Kirii, however you want to pronounce it. And basically it's called a heart Hoya because it looks like a little heart. And this is just one leaf representation of the plant. And when you buy them like this, more than likely, they're not going to do a whole lot. They're going to stay as one leaf. So it will forever be a little heart in your little pot. It's really perfect to give to a friend or a loved one for just a little heart plant. They're drought tolerant, so it's a perfect plant to put in with your succulents. Lots of light as well. Now, if you were to buy this as a plant, it will eventually kind of create like a little bit of a vine if you get a full growth of a plant. Otherwise, just you take a cutting of a heart and you stick it in the soil. It will root a little bit, but it really probably is not expected to grow a whole lot. Hoya Heart Kirii. So one of our newest features in our studio involves a quarter.
Or a dollar.
Or a dollar, whatever we have on us. And our swear jar. Measure once, cuss twice. So every time we make a little slip of the mouth,
in goes the money.
In goes the money. We have to probably put a few quarters in from last time. And eventually we're going to figure out what we do with this money, whether we put it towards a little shop and hop thing or, I don't know, big bolt of fabric we've been eyeing.
I don't know. Does anybody have any suggestions what we should do with our swear jar money?
Yeah, maybe you should post in the comments about what we should do with our swear jar money once it gets all the way full to the top.
Yep. Might take us a while. Or not.
Or not.
Depending
Today we're doing pretty good.
Yeah, I can't believe it.
And now the ambient sounds of the So Awkward iron.
You gotta put a quarter in, Brooke.
I put a quarter in earlier.
No, that didn't count because you said an expletive to put a quarter in.
This is a very crafty segment of So Awkward. Not only are we sewing once in a while, but we're cutting and drawing and using alligator clips and markers, and so you're making a fancy D to put on front of our card. I'm not loaning you a quarter.
I have quarters, they're just not on me right now. What do I do?
You're gonna have to remember to put it in there, or you're gonna have to write on a notepad an IOU 25 cents.
Oh, okay.
Do you need a pencil or a pen?
No, well, I have a pen. We keep these.
Yeah, that's a big stack of notepads.
You know, this rule goes for anybody that uses this room, right? It's not just you and me.
Well, you should make a sign on that. It's like if you swear in this room, you have to put money in the jar. Do you need a pen?
I do, but
you can use my hit. Will this erase away?
Yes.
My dry erase pen.
Oh, no.
My iron-on pen. Just don't iron it. Is it writing?
Yeah. I owe you 25.
Okay, fold it up and put it in the jar. Did you write your name on it?
I just put an R.
Okay.
Should I put my whole name?
No, just an R is fine.
I think.
You have to make it smaller.
I can't see. Oh gosh.
Make it smaller. Don't swear while you're doing it. You'll have to write another one. Good girl. Good job.
It's that time of the month for a monthly tip. Just the tip. Today I'm going to explain how to do quilt as you go sewing. First, you get a piece of stabilizer and you draw your pattern. This one is a sun with some rays. Then you take 2 pieces of fabric, right sides together, sew a line. You flip your fabric over, and if it's bigger than your pattern, you just trim it to about 1/4 inch of your line. Then you add another piece, right sides together, sew about 1/4 inch, and flip it over, and you go around your sun. And this is what the finished product looks like.
Ta-da!
Yes, and then you can add a piece of batting and do some quilting to make it more dimensional. And then you trim it up, and we're going to show you how to do that at the end.
And you trim it up with
Scissors!
That's a lot of scissors, Rachel.
It's not enough.
And you've used all of them today.
I've used them all from different things. And then, yeah, I still have so many more scissors, but I can never find them when
Never
I need
can
them.
find them when you need them. So we have our postcards made, and what we did is we ironed on fusible interfacing on the back. Is that right? The right way to say that? Great. And so it's made it a little bit stiffer. And now we took cardstock and measured, because each one of our postcards is a different size. And then we're going to put these together and do what the instructions say is a zigzag stitch all the way around the border, on and over, on and over, on and over, and on and over. So there's gonna be a lot of thread being used right now. We shall see what happens.
Yeah. And that's a wrap on our first episode in our brand new Sew Awkward Studio, end of 2022.
Yes, and we had a lot of fun today because we made more than one card because it was not as difficult.
When have we ever made more than one of anything?
No.
Very rare. Very rare.
Mm-hmm. So I had a lot of fun making these. I made this really cool fox one and a rainbow heart and a mosaic kind of quilted pattern, which actually started out bad but ended up really nice.
I think that's my favorite of the ones you did.
Thanks.
Yeah. And I made a rainbow sun inspired by that website. I made one for a friend of ours. I hope she likes it. You know who you are. And this one I made for one of our lucky viewers. If you would like to win this, make sure you're subscribed to us on YouTube, and then also if you want on Facebook and Instagram, and comment that you would like to be entered, and we'll pick a winner and we'll send it to you.
Yes. Great. Yes.
We'll be in touch. So this is pretty exciting.
Yeah, and I would give this 5 fat quarters.
Oh, definitely 5 fat quarters.
I
can
look forward
see
to making more.
there's so much potential, and you can try new techniques.
And you know, one thing that we didn't talk about was actually we ended up having to put a little bit of spray adhesive on the back paper because it was shifting a little bit. So that did help. So just want to throw that tip in there.
Oh,
really
yeah,
quick.
totally. Well, anyway, until the next time.
Don't forget to be
So awkward.